Still summer weather in Sweden, Stockholm. Yeah, still wearing sunglasses and sandals. It's time for a 1-year update video. I bought the car in the south of Sweden last year in Grumslöv, and it had new brakes and recently restored carburetor. What I didn't know were that the gauge in the tank were broken and the electric equipment were not correct installed, and I had no light in the dash. So I was running out of gas and had to call for assistance, and the car was taken to a car shop in a city named Ljungby to figure out what were wrong with it. I reached Stockholm 2 days later, but I had to call for assistance one more time to bring it home to where I live. The following days and month I had to figure out why it sometimes stopped and why it sometimes did not fire up, and I also bought some more important equipment and a lot of cleaning on the inside of the car. I bought a new battery because the old were 5 years old. The right headlight were totally broken, so I had to change everything there. And I bought a few custom accessories for the headlights, the exhaust, and the traffic light viewer. Winter season didn't stop me from doing everything I wanted to do with the car. All around, inside, outside, I worked all over the car for a period. I gave the hubcaps and emblems some red paint around. Removing years of leaves under the cooler. After New Year I started removing surface rust on the floor, on the inside of the car and in the trunk. And I also made a new carpet for the inside, in the front of the car, and one for the trunk. In the trunk there was a bathroom carpet that I was very happy to get rid of and put another one there. And fortunately I could use my home for making these new carpets, and I worked for periods down in the car. I had some parts of the car in my department for 4 weeks, and I was very happy when those 4 weeks were gone and I could put everything back in the car again. I restored the old box for the old shaft jack and put it back in the trunk again. For the same period, during these 4 weeks, I removed all the trim around the quarter panels, and I removed surface rust and straightened out some dents around in the back of the car on the quarter panels, and started painting it on the outside. I did all the paint and sanding down in front of our house, and the shell for the battery had some rust and need to get some new paint. I removed all rust and paint from the fender skirts. I worked down in the park in front of the house, and I could still make a lot of work at home. For example, cleaning the trim in my bathroom. I cleaned the patina on the hood and varnished it to save the surface. I also cleaned the trim with lemon water to remove the surface rust and bring the copper behind all the rust out in the sunshine. Spring season, I removed surface rust on the inside of my bumpers and cleaned it with lemon water and varnished the bumpers on the inside and put them back again. I had to change the fan belt and let the car shop check my generator and regulator. They were in good condition, so I just put them back after I cleaned a lot underneath the car, which was very dirty around the motor. No one had cleaned it there for years. During the winter, spring and summer season, I did remove some surface rust underneath the car for periods, and I found the perfect neck and nose for the car. Rainy days, perfect for cleaning. I removed the trim on the hood and the trunk to remove dirt and surface rust. It was not so bad. I did some cleaning around the motor and removed surface rust from the left inner frame and painted it. And the gas tank project, which occupied me for a week, it was funny and exciting. And I finally got some good light in my dash after hours of work. And I can now finally get more into driving the car.